Beckta has won the Four Diamond Award with CAA, AAA. How many times now?
18 times in a row.
18 times. 18 times. It's important for everyone to understand that only a very, very small handful of restaurants win the Diamond Award. So to win it that many times is quite a feat. What's the secret sauce, Stephen? What's the deal? How do you keep winning this thing?
I think consistency, and I think that's led by our amazing team who all come together every day in order to try to create magic for our guests. They're dedicated to caring for people through food and wine, but through extraordinary hospitality. Yeah. And I think if you summon the right people and you give them a little bit of direction and a little bit of support, then I think they're gonna just make people have an amazing experience night after night. Yeah. I mean, I grew up in Ottawa and I love this town. I was living in New York working for top chef, top restaurateur in America, Daniel Boulou and then Danny Meyer, and I really took a lot away from it. But then I met my now wife at a wedding here in Ottawa, and I knew right away that I needed to move back to marry her and to fulfill my lifelong dream of opening my own restaurant. Yeah. So that was 19 years ago now, and you know, we haven't looked back since. I'm just so excited the way things turned out.
That's great. The location that Beckta's at is in a really prime location in downtown Ottawa. Tell us the story of how you found this location.
Well, I grew up right on Elgin Street where the current Beckta is, and my brother and I used to walk by and grab slushies at the Mac's convenience store down the street and think maybe one day we would eat in a restaurant as fancy as Friday's Roast Beef House, which is where we are now. And when, shortly after we opened the original Beckta on Nepean Street, we knew that we had outgrown it. It was too small, it was too limiting, the kitchen wasn't set up for great fine dining the way that we wanted it to. And so when Morgard, our current landlords, came knocking and said, listen, we've got a really great spot that we'd like you to check out, it was a no-brainer. This place, amazing history to it. It's been around since 1875, and Morgard was an incredible partner to help us renovate and modernize this beautiful old home into 7 different dining rooms and wine bar areas. And so it allows us a massive kitchen in order to let the chefs really do what they do best, which is create incredible fine dining cuisine for our guests.
Yes. What's going on in the restaurant? How are you? What are you seeing in terms of your customers? What are people telling you about the feeling coming back?
It's super exciting, both for our guests and for our staff. It feels normal. Mm-hmm. There's hardly any masks anymore. People are so excited to be with each other in person again. There's just a sense of joy and excitement, really. People really need to connect with each other personally, and it's amazing to have it feel like it's back to normal again.
Beckta is just a wonderful place to have dinner. It's just a great spot to be with friends, be with family, enjoy life a little bit. I can't recommend it highly enough. Bring somebody here, have some fun one night, and you won't regret it.